7 colors in the sand and the highest waterfall in Mauritius, a temple and sacred lake in the mountains. Today we explore the south of Mauritius. We had joined a tour exploring all these places. But was the tour actually worth it? Let's find out, and I will tell you in the end. Our first stop after departing from Flick and Fluck was Le Port Ship Model Factory in Gorges, Phoenix. Here, skilled artisans built highly detailed handcrafted miniature ship replicas, mostly based on historic sailing vessels. During the visit, you get a short tour of the working factory, where you can watch the craftsmen building the models. Next to the workshop, there's also a showroom filled with the ship models and souvenirs that you can buy. Unfortunately, filming was not allowed inside. The pricing of the ship models seemed quite fair. Just a short drive away lies Trou, a dormant volcanic crater. Mauritius itself was formed by volcanic activity millions of years ago, and Trou is part of a chain of volcanic craters located on the island's central plateau. The crater is about 300 meters in diameter and around 100 meters deep. From the rim, you also get great views of the surrounding landscape. The next stop was Takamaka Boutique Winery, which is quite unusual. Instead of grapes, this winery produces wine from locally grown lychees. During the visit, you can taste 3 different varieties of lychee wine and take a short tour explaining the production process. Unfortunately, filming was not allowed inside here either. Further south lies the Bassin temple, one of the most important Hindu religious sites in Mauritius. At the entrance stand massive statues of the goddess Durga and the god Shiva. The Shiva statue is 33 meters or 108 feet tall, making it one of the tallest statues of Shiva in the world. The temple sits next to a crater lake located about 550 meters above sea level. The site is a major pilgrimage destination for Hindus in Mauritius. During the Maha Shivaratri festival, hundreds of thousands of pilgrims walk here from all over the island. Many visitors feed the fish in the lake with bread. Not sure if that's particularly healthy for the fish, but at least the cat nearby seemed pretty happy catching one. To the west of the temple lies Black River Gorge National Park. At the entrance, we were greeted by 2 monkeys enjoying a snack. The national park is the largest protected natural area in Mauritius and preserves one of the last remaining areas of native Mauritian forest. Over centuries of agriculture and development, much of the island's original forest disappeared. Today, this 67 square kilometer of protected rainforest play a crucial role in preserving Mauritius' biodiversity. During this tour, there was only time to stop at this beautiful viewpoint. But if you have more time, the park also offers many hiking trails. Next, we visit the Rhumerie de Chamarel, one of the most famous rum distilleries in Mauritius, located near the village of Chamarel. The distillery is set in a very scenic location surrounded by lush gardens, and there's also a restaurant with outdoor seating. Lychee was good and would probably have been even nicer outside, but unfortunately that wasn't possible due to the weather. After lunch, we took a short tour of the distillery explaining the rum making process. After an introductory video, some of the equipment was shown, although we didn't see any of the actual sugarcane processing or production. At the end, there was a rum tasting of more than 10 different varieties, so if you like rum, this is definitely a highlight. And a short drive later, we arrived at Chamarel Waterfall, the highest waterfall in Mauritius, at about 100 meters or 328 feet. The waterfall is located within the Chamarel Seven Colored Earth Geopark. Surrounded by dense tropical forest, it's one of the most spectacular natural sights on the island, as the water plunges over an ancient volcanic basalt cliff into the valley below. Nearby lies the Chamarel Seven Colored Earth Geopark, one of the most famous natural attractions in Mauritius. The area features sand dunes with distinct bands of different colors, ranging from red and brown to purple, bluish and violet. Inside the park you can also see giant tortoises, which are a cool extra attraction. The unusual colors of the soil are the result of ancient volcanic activity and the mineral composition of the soil. Millions of years ago, lava flows formed basalt rock, which later weathered into clay-rich soil. Minerals, such as iron and aluminum oxides, oxidize differently, creating distinct color variations. Interestingly, the colors don't mix together, even after heavy rain, because the soil particles have different densities and properties. Unfortunately, the weather wasn't ideal today, since the colors appear much more vibrant in direct sunlight. Since this was the last stop, let's quickly recap the tour. Overall, it was a nice tour. You get to see some of the island's most important landmarks, both cultural, like the Bassin temple, and natural, like the Seven Colored Earth. Or something quite unique, like the Lychee wine. However, there was also one stop at a duty-free shop which I really didn't like. While you can do free rum tasting there, the actual product prices are much higher than in local supermarkets. For example, the same tea that costs about 130 rupees in a supermarket was 400 rupees in this shop. The same applies to rum, which you can often buy cheaper at the airport or in local stores. So in my opinion, this shop is simply a tourist trap. It's usually easy to spot these places by quickly checking online reviews beforehand. Despite that small downside, this 7-hour tour was a great way to experience the incredible diversity of Mauritius. From volcanic landscapes and sacred temples to tropical forests and colorful soils. Overall, I would rate this tour a 7 out of 10. In total, I paid 220 euros for this private tour including the driver. If you drive yourself, it's obviously much cheaper. But the driver was great to chat with. I consider it a fair price for this tour. And if you liked this report, consider like and subscribing, and thank you for watching.